Hey folks, Brian Zerwin here with HomeBusinessCures.com. How would you like to learn to add 20, 30, 40 people every single week into your home business, week in, week out, without fail? Well, one of the techniques I'm going to show you is a way that you can actually start doing that. And I call it the 30-second home business ad test. If you're ever going to succeed with the home business, it's really important to create ads that not only get attention, but evoke some type of a response from someone. Let's face it. Family and friends are not going to build your business for you. You have to learn to become a marketer that can stand on their own 2 feet and really be that person that can put their business card into the pathway of the consumer's fulfillment. What I'm about to share with you are strategies and lessons learned from Hugh Rank in a book that he wrote back in 1982 called The Pitch. Recommend grabbing the book if you can still find it, if it's still in publication. But needless to say, what this book talks about is how to create that urgency to get people to take action and making sure that you're doing what's called the 30-second ad test. Does your ad meet these type of standards to evoke and get that response you're looking for your home-based business? Let's cover this topic very briefly. Does your ad get attention? Are you using, if it's a video and you're some kind of a lead capture page or opt-in page that you're using, you can actually evoke someone's senses by using the motion of what you're doing inside your video, the music, the sounds that you're utilizing, and also the visuals and the graphics. But also, say for example, if you're placing an ad, say on Facebook, you can do sexual exploitations with, as far as some people use women, some people use men, or create some kind of curiosity picture, an image that you look at. So anytime you create an ad, you can always use those types of things, but you can also use pets. Pets are good. Pictures with you and your family, that sort of thing, actually triggers emotions, which gets people's attention. Humor, news, how-to ads, questions, are you blank, and claims and promises with inside your ad can all get someone's attention. What confidence building techniques are you using? When writing and creating an ad for your home-based business, if you're looking to get good results, you have to establish yourself as not only the expert, but establish confidence with that person. There's a lot of different ways you can go about doing this, such as adding, trust logos, safe logos, the BBB online, those sort of things can obviously help gain trust with someone to actually take a further look at what you have to offer. But there's also non-verbal gestures that you can use, such as your voice and how you communicate with inside your video or your ad, or how you actually do it in your writing. Are you sincere? Will people actually trust you? And are you positioned correctly? Positioning is one of the most valuable marketing techniques that you can use. You want to position yourself as an expert, that you're wise and that you're authentic, and you have the ability to be a leader and lead other people. People are attracted to leaders because the reality is that most people are followers. So if you're able to lead by example, i.e., if you're an expert and that you show true authenticity and you're caring to other people, is also a way to develop and establish your ad when creating these ads and conveying that message to the person actually viewing it. So here's a little bit of a bonus. We have specific needs that all humans have. We have basic needs, which are like food, shelter, sex, health, security, the economy, and that sort of thing. Those are basic needs that we have as humans. And understanding these basic needs will help you create not only really appealing ads, but also help trigger a response within your advertising so people actually take action with what you're doing. There's approval needs that we have, such as religion, science, most people, average people, best people. And these are things as far as people have to feel like they're going to be, unfortunately, they have to seek other people's approval. There's ways to communicate and write your ads that convey these type of messages. But there's also space and territory needs, such as neighborhood, nation, when someone wants to live in a better neighborhood and that sort of thing. or even have shelter. These are certain needs that people have, but there's belonging needs also. And these are our need to have intimacy, family, be interactive with groups and people and communicating with live individuals. And these are needs that we all have. And there's ways to not only help yourself be better in life, better marketer, better entrepreneur, by utilizing some of these basic needs and making sure that you're fulfilling some of these needs within your life as well to help yourself, but also understanding that in conveying your message and in your marketing as well, these are things that we can also use. But growth needs such as self-esteem, are you getting out there and playing in generosity, curiosity, creativity, and completion? These are all things that have a serious part with what you're doing as far as creating success, but also creating your ads like I mentioned. So what desire stimulating techniques are being used in the ads that you're creating? What's the basic benefit sought? Is it protection? Is it relief? Is it prevention? Or is it acquisition? Such as, are you moving towards pain or pleasure when it comes to writing and creating your ads that you're doing? And what are they looking to do? Are they looking for something more of, less of, relief from something? You can convey this by adding some type of a stimulating technique when it comes to actually writing your ad. But is the ad product centered? Are you talking about, you can also talk about quality, utility. Is it simple? Is it easy to utilize? Is it stable? Is your company stable? Are you stable as a leader? Are you going to be around? Or are you going to be flopping from company to company? These are certain things that people are looking for. And so is the ad audience centered? Message to marketing. I recommend always going out there and really figuring out who it is your target market is, but more specifically, what it is, what are their biggest fears? What are their biggest frustrations? What are their wants and aspirations? What are they looking to do? And by going out there and say interviewing 30, 40, 50 people when it comes to your market, you'll start hearing a consistency of people saying the same thing over and over. That's a light bulb that goes off in your head. And what typically happens is you can take that message and place it with your ideal market. And by doing that one thing alone will give you a huge advantage when it comes to marketing and advertising, because all you're going to do is take what your audience is already telling you and place it in your ads. This way, when they show up to your advertisement, they show up to your website and sort of thing, they already feel like they have some type of, they look at your stuff and they say, wow, this person gets me. Well, all you did is simply went out there and asked your audience what it is that they want. See, the thing is friends and family and marketing to friends and family, getting them to join your business, they typically are not the ideal prospect for your business. There's plenty of people and there's a lot of different ways to go about doing this that'll give you huge market advantage when it comes to actually building your home-based business. So what urgency stressing techniques are being used? Is urgency being used? Like I said earlier, people follow leaders, and the fact is that most people are followers. And because of that, you have to tell people what it is you want them to do. Do you want them to click on your website? Do you want them to get your free newsletter, get your report, whatever the case is? But you have to tell people what to do because they have to be led. And so there's a lot of different ways you can use nonverbal or verbal techniques. You can tell them what to do, or you can add, infomercials use clocks, they use quick tempos in music, ticking sounds and that sort of thing to get you to take action, to create that urgency, because the fact is that most people will not take action on what they're doing. You have to tell them what to do. You have to be that leader. You have to be that leader. What response-seeking techniques are being used? This kind of goes back to a little bit of urgency, but you got to put this stuff blatantly on where you're marketing on the internet, offline, online, doesn't matter where you're doing it. You'll see, for example, things that say, ask your doctor, call this number, click here, buy now, add to cart, free, instant access, experience, taste, free report, free newsletter, free tips, free advice. You have to be able to evoke and get and trigger that response for somebody to take action. Persuaders always seek a response in everything that you should be doing, regardless if it's videos like this or whatever the case is. Always ask people to take action, and you'll want to do that same thing with everything that you're doing. So try it out. First thing is hi, introduce yourself, create that trust, and then you need this, blah, blah, blah. Hurry, take action, tell people to buy, do what you want them to do. And let me ask you a question. How would you like to add 5, 10, 15 or more new people in your home business every single week, week in, week out, without fail? What I've done is I've created a home business checklist. It's never been created before in this industry. It'll walk you through step by step on exactly what you need to do to create and develop your home-based business, whether it be a network marketing company, an MLM company, doesn't matter. You need more people inside your business. And maybe you're struggling, maybe you're not wanting to approach friends and family, and that's all fine. I'm going to show you in my free checklist report on exactly step-by-step what you need to do. You're going to want to go to homebusinesscures.com. Go there now. Develop your skills. Get the information that's important for you to succeed. With the way the economy in the world is today, you deserve to live the life you want. Go to homebusinesscures.com now and get my checklist report on a step-by-step plan on what you need to do to succeed with your business starting today. I'm Brian Zimmerman, and I'll talk to you soon.